Welcome back to my channel. How are we doing? I hope we're all doing great. Welcome back to another video on this channel. So if it's your first time on my channel, you're welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber to my channel, thank you so much for returning. Thank you for always trusting and believing in me. Don't mind all these things you are seeing here. That's my baby's corner. So for those who will say, why are these toys looking at me, and what's this bulgy eye thing looking at me? This is my baby's corner, so that's where she plays. Before I get right into this video, I just want to quickly use this opportunity to sympathize with the Darky Ward Mills family for the loss of their son. It's not an easy thing for a parent to lose a child. It's not easy. I can imagine all they'll be going through at the moment, but we sympathize with them. I personally sympathize with them. I pray the Lord will give them strength to bear the loss and everything. In today's video, I'll be going straight to the point. I'll be talking about something really interesting today, and it's going to be about certain questions you need to ask before renting an apartment in Ghana. If you don't know, please know this now. There are certain things you need to know about rentage in Ghana, like renting in Ghana as a student. Either you are relocating to Ghana as a family, or however you are going to be moving to Ghana. You need to know these certain things. You need to ask this question. Ask so before you enter. Because so you don't go, get stories that touch. I've actually written them down, like I've highlighted them on my phone here. Yeah, so I'll be reading from my phone. So I have like 10 of them. I'll be reading from my phone, and yes, that's it. The first question you need to ask any landlord or whoever, the first question you need to find out is just get to know the owner of the property, like know whose house you are entering. Decided not to stay in a hostel, you want to live on your own, that's off campus, please know who you are renting the apartment from. Please get to know who you are renting the apartment from, because a lot of people are walking about and saying they're agents. If it's not a real estate thing, and some of those agents are kind of genuine, if it's not a real estate, please cut it out. Get to know the landlord, the landlady. Okay, it's very, very, very important. Avoid being scammed. Number 2 is know how much the rent is gonna be. Don't allow anybody pressure you into just coming first. When you come, we'll discuss. We'll talk from there. Don't even entertain that one. Know how much it is, and know subsequent payment. How is it gonna be like? Do they allow to pay installments, or do they pay 1 year or 6 months or per month? Get to know these key things. Get to know this. Okay. Ask for subsequent payment plan and what the cost is going to be like. It's very important. And then possibly, if possible, tell the person how long you wish to stay in the house. For people like me, I don't like staying in one place like forever, but I try not to move as often as possible. So if you're going to stay for the entire period of your schooling, please let the person know. If you're going to stay for a month or 2 or a year, please let the landlord or landlady know. Agents don't really have a say like that. They only take you for viewing. Here you pay money for carrying them about. At the end of the day, leave you once they have collected their charges. So please know these things. The next question you need to ask is find out about the maintenance fees. When I mean maintenance fee, there are houses that when you rent, it's expected that you pay some kind of charges outside the fee, outside the rent, the actual rent. And those charges are either refundable or non-refundable. Refundable, that if you're leaving the apartment, you don't have anything damaged, you don't have anything destroyed, then they refund your money for you. Or refundable, not refundable, if there are certain things that are damaged and everything, as a result of you living there, they will take from that money to repair it. This is where you get to know that, okay, you're not going to be the one to repair anything that gets damaged in the house. It's not your duty to repair it, it's the landlord, but they'll use it from the money you deposited. Okay, so please know all these things. It's very, very, very important. And question you need to know, or you need to ask is, what is the living condition like? When I mean living condition, ask your landlord, how many of us will be living in this apartment? Is it a shared toilet or a shared bathroom? So that you don't get surprised. You get another tenant and you lock your door and you say, another person is coming to use your stuffs and everything. You don't know that, okay, you are supposed to share their, the kitchen and the toilet. So ask this question so that you don't get surprises, okay? Another question you need to ask your landlord or landlady is, what time do you lock your gates? See, there's this thing with Ghanaians. I don't know. They don't just like late comers. They have that time they lock the gate. If it's 10, 10 is 10, they've locked their gate. So to avoid you coming from wherever you go to, whether you're a very, very hardworking student, you are in school reading everything, if you know that you're coming late, let your landlord know, so that when you come, you call them, they'll come and open the gate for you. You know that you get to the gate and you're banging and boxing the gate, nobody's answering you. Please ask, do you lock your gate? When do you lock your gate? That's if you're living in a compound house and they have gates, okay? But if you're living in a place that's open, you have your privacy and everything, that's also fine. And that question you need to ask is, what's the security threat like? Like, do they have issues related to theft, burglary, is it burglary or buggery or whatever they call it, armed robbers and all those things? If you know, yes, Ghana is a peaceful country, they don't have issues, but not everywhere is okay. Nobody's country is 100%. There are still issues in these countries, okay? So ask questions like this, for the fact that if you're a foreigner living in the country, there's this eye they give Nigerians, like, we are rich, we have this, we have that, we have everything in this world. So please ask these basic questions, okay, so you don't get surprises. Another question you need to ask is, how available are the basic amenities? Basic amenities like water and light. Yes, they say Ghana has constant light, constant water, and constant light, basically, yes, which is true, but there are sometimes there are lights out, but not really that bad. So please ask. There's some places that are really typical rural areas. They're like village, for those who don't really want to get expensive apartments and all. So ask, do they have constant light? Do they have constant water? Are we using well or tank? Or do I have to leave my house and go and fetch water somewhere and come back? Let me know. Ask these things so that you know how comfortable you'll be in the house. I don't even advise anybody to stay in a house where you'll be fetching water from as far as wherever there's a borehole. Because of the cost, man, it's not going to be easy, except you want to employ the services of Marua, these people that brings water to the house. They fetch water and come and fill the place for you. Ask this question. Another question you need to ask is sharing of bills. How are the bills shared? There's one thing I know I don't really like, and this is from experience, living with landlords and landladies in the same apartment. It's not really friendly. It's not really funny, because the tendency for them to drop all the responsibilities on your head is very high. Like, we are like 7 in a compound house. How are we paying the bills? Are we sharing water? Are we sharing light bills? Let us know. Are you using prepaid or postpaid meter? You have to know all these things so that you don't come and be seeing bills slip under your door. Like, it's time to contribute money for this and that, and you are not informed that, oh, you are sharing bills. You feel okay, everything has been provided for you. Please ask these questions. Another question you need to know about is the drainage. Ask for places. Ask, if possible, neighborhoods around. Do this place have issues with flood? Do they have proper drainage, that once the water, there are some houses that you stay, once it's raining, the sockaway is filled up. Is it that passing through the frontage of your house, or that's where the main sockaway, for, when I mean sockaway, like gutter, manhole, that's what Ghanaians call it. The manhole is right in front of your door and it's full and it's come back to your room. Ask for these things. Ask about packing waste. How do you people dispose waste here? Do we pay, or is just free, or you gather your waste somewhere and someone comes to pack these things? See, these are basic things that you can do that are not really a big deal, that will really make you have a less turbulent or trouble-free stay in any Ghana or Ghana landlord apartment. You don't want to have issues with them. Just live on your own, do what you need to do, but don't allow yourself to be cheated, okay? Or shine your eyes too. If there are more questions that you need to know, these are basically the ones you need to really know about. Like I've mentioned, please watch these videos, take note of these things, and you'll be fine. So if you have any other suggestions in the comment section, please drop them there. I know that we have a reading community here. They'll be willing and glad to read our your comments. So thank you so much for watching this far. Please, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give me a big thumbs up, share this video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. You love my hair tie. I try to rock it this way, all for you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.